Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Joe and today we're gonna have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're doing today is we are going to be playing yet another rotation proof deck, yet this one is based around fight rigging. So this one has already been shown to have a super sweet combo with Shakedown Heavy or Capenna Express. And so we are going to see how it does with all of the cards that are going to be lasting this upcoming rotation. So yeah, every card in here is not going to be rotating out, so you can spend your money or your wild cards knowing that this deck is not in jeopardy of rotating. So it's actually a pretty simple combo. You have your fight rigging, which has Hideaway 5. So when it enters the battlefield, you actually look at the top 5 cards of your library, pick one of them to exile, and then when you reach the condition of having a creature with power 7 or greater, you can play that card without paying its mana cost. So if we want to abuse that ability, we are going to have a creature with a bunch of power right off the bat, and that's why we got our Shakedown Heavy and our Capenna Express. They both have 6 power, so essentially whenever we play our fight rigging, we're going to go ahead and put a counter on them, filling that condition and allowing us to play whatever huge card we got off the top. As far as creatures that we want to hit off the top, of course we got our Titan of Industry. This guy is just absolutely nuts. We want to hit him almost every time, but if we don't hit the Titan of Industry, the second guy would be our Ziatora, the Incinerator. This card is so good with fight rigging because essentially since we need creatures with high power right off the bat, Ziatora has an ability that benefits us if we have a creature with huge power. So at the beginning of your end step, you can actually sacrifice another creature and then it deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target, and then you get to create 3 treasure tokens. So we're dealing damage hopefully with the Shakedown Heavy that we attacked with, and then we are going to sack it, dealing 7 damage to the face, and then with that we're also creating treasure tokens, ramping us further into maybe the Titan of Industry we have in hand or the Tovolar Huntmaster. So yeah, I kind of built this deck based around the combo entirely. There aren't really any kill spells. There's no March of Wretched Sorrow or anything, but we do have 2 Meathook Massacres. So yeah, that is what the deck is trying to do. If you did want to see the entire deck list, there is a link in the description. So go ahead and click on that and that'll take you straight to it. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and have some fun pulling off the fight rigging combo. Alrighty, we got slow lands, but we have a fight rigging. We have a little bit of card draw. Man, I'm too easy, but I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, the slow lands aren't, I don't love it, but hopefully we draw into something good. We got some card draw just in case it doesn't work out. I mean, Ziatora and Titan of Industry is definitely not the best thing to have in your starting hand, but there's a combo right there. Play a Rockfall Vale, say go. And it looks like we're going to be up against probably Selesnya life game. That is rotating out, unfortunately, and it's Orzhov. Maybe Angels or something. So we get a Goldhound that is mana. This guy's gonna die on the end step. I think they have a Vanishing Verse. So let's try our Jaxis. If it gets Vanishing Verse, I'd love to actually just take it out of their hand. They might do it to stop us from drawing. People Absence. Okay, that's 2 cards essentially. And we get a land, and it happens before the end step. That is actually exactly how I wanted it to go. That's perfect. Fearless Max, you should be fearful. You are up against the fight rigging deck. Starnheim, yep, I figured this might be Orzhov Angels. Okay, so we get another land, that's perfect. I haven't missed a land drop yet. We could go Capenna Express, but we won't have the treasure token, so we could big score. Couple things we can do here. I think it might be Goldhound and fight rigging. We can put some counters on something. They'll probably use a kill spell on the Goldhound. Hideaway 5, and we hit the Shakedown Heavy, but I don't really want that. Maybe. I mean, with the Ziatora in hand, having the 6 power creature could be worth it, or having another fight rigging could be worth it for another chance to hit big boy. Let's go fight rigging. We got to do the combo. We are all in on that combo. All right, is the Liesa coming down? Righteous Valkyrie, yep, for 1 mana. There's the Liesa for 3 mana. Oh my goodness, that is so good. And they're almost at the +2/+2. Yeah, these are the types of games that we lose. We have 6 mana. With the Goldhound, we can play Titan of Industry next turn, which is really what we need to in order to try and survive this game. I think what we do here is... it's tough. So if we play the Capenna Express, We can sack Goldhound, I believe, because he's a treasure. So he would become a creature, meaning we get the fight rigging, but I don't think that's really worth it. It's probably just going to be a pass, take the hit here, and big score on their turn. We'll go to combat, we'll put the counter on the Goldhound, no attacks, and just pass the turn. Hoping they don't got gas in that hand. Hopefully they're running low in the tank. Okay, great haul of Starnheim. This deck is also rotating in the upcoming rotation. Book of Exalted Deeds, that is pretty fun. We will big score in response. Discarding probably the Ziatora. I think so. We need that industry. I think this has flying as well. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of forgot they have to discard with the big score. Not the end of the world. Alright, they swing in for their damage, gain some life. It is going to buff all their creatures now, but we have a pretty good blocker. Does this give indestructible? You can't lose the game, but it doesn't give indestructible. Alright. Go to my turn. We will play our land and Titan of Industry. And then I think we are going to have to gain 5 life and put a shield counter on the Titan of Industry. Target player gains 5 life. That's us. Put a shield counter on the Titan. We could sack the Goldhound to play the Requisitioner, but I don't think so. I think we just got to go to combat. Put the counter on our Titan. Have it get bigger. Play another fight rigging. Hopefully get another Titan off the top. It's a Ziatora. I will take that. I'm glad we discarded the Ziatora now. And with that, no attacks. Just hope that our Titan of Industry doesn't get Vanishing Burst. And I think we do probably just play the Goldhound to have another creature down. Nah, we'll just hold it. We'll pass. All right, this couldn't be going better. We have a pretty solid blocker against their Angels. That's really the only thing keeping us in this game right now. Angels is a tough matchup, but any type of combo deck, dude, you gotta have the right cards, and we are getting it. Facing Artist Splendor, cool. Lots of life total stuff. I doubt they swing in. Yeah, they really can't. Perfect. All right, go to our turn. We draw another Titan of Industry. No way. What is this luck? All right. Yeah, we just go ahead and play the Titan of Industry. And then we are going to get the 2 fight rigging triggers, putting the counters on our Titan of Industries. Let's make sure that we have a shield counter on the second one that we just played, and let's gain some more life. Keep staying up there. Titan of Industry gets the shield counter, and then go to combat. We get the 2 triggers. Doesn't really matter how we order them. 1 counter there, 1 counter there, and we play the Ziatora. Boom! Oh my goodness, this is so good. I love fight rigging so much. Like, I could play so many decks with this thing, and I do. It's so good. We could attack here. They'll probably block with the Starnheim Aspirant just to take the shield counter off. We'd only bring them down 5 health. I think we just wait. I think we got time. Just keep doing our thing. Ziatora eventually is going to... we'll have to sacrifice one of our creatures eventually, but we'll decline right now. It's any target. Okay, that is huge, because then we could kill the Liesa, which exiles our creatures. So I guess it doesn't really... it's definitely not too crazy right now. This is a great game. It's games like this that make you love Magic. They don't have too many kill spells. They haven't really done too many things to make me just hate my life. So, we're doing good. All right, Liesa, they return that to our hand. Crazy. Yep, comes in, they gain more life. We're just gonna have to kill this Righteous Valkyrie as well. I'm hoping we draw a bigger creature off the top, though. We'll probably play the Capenna Express next turn just so we can sack it to the Ziatora. But it's at the end step, so that's interesting. I wonder if we have to... like hold priority almost on the end step so that this doesn't become a an artifact. I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll find out how that works. Alright, all the crazy stuff. Cool, cool. Okay, another angel, more life. Oh my goodness, a counter. Yeah, we gotta stop this. So let's go to my turn. Something good off the top. Not really, just another land. We can blitz out the Requisitioner to draw, but we gotta play the Capenna Express. We could crew this for 3 and then have the Ziatora, but it doesn't kill it either. Okay, so we're gonna have to crew it before combat. So let's go ahead and do that. Crew it with the Goldhound. And then on combat, we're gonna get these triggers here. And we got to put one of the counters onto the Capenna Express so that it's enough to kill the Liesa. And then probably start buffing the Goldhound so we can use Ziatora's ability to kill the Righteous Valkyrie. I mean, honestly, this is kind of scarier. Yeah, we'll start putting counters there. Go to attackers, no attacks. And then we will blitz this guy out just so we can draw the card. And then I'm hoping that it doesn't... Okay, so it's not an artifact creature, so we want the Ziatora to go first. Perfect, sack the Capenna Express. Deal 7 damage to Liesa. Creating 3 treasure tokens. We'll sack the Requisitioner, creating another treasure token and drawing a card. It's just a land, don't want to see that. And then we can also draw a card on their turn if we ever need to. So we are doing fine. We're definitely still hanging in there. Oh my goodness, drawing extra cards. Yeah, we got to take care of this Righteous Valkyrie fast. Probably next turn. Yeah, we could do counter, Ziatora, kill the Righteous Valkyrie. This is a good one. Rampage of the Valkyries. Oh my goodness. Whenever an angel you control dies, each other player sacks a creature. That's not good. We'll have another Goldhound to sack, though. But that's going to be really hard to get around. We can't really kill their creatures. This might be a long one. Youthful Valkyrie. Yep, getting its stuff. Righteous Valkyrie. Too many Valkyries. Chill out. So now they can probably start swinging in, because if we kill one of their guys, we're going to have to sack a creature. Yep, so they are attacking. I think we do take the 10. So let's boom, boom. We're going to have to live with that. And let's go ahead and crack the clue. Probably could have done that before damage, just in case there was something we got off the top. And it's just a land. Perfect. I'd rather have that come off the top now. Meathook Massacre. Okay. That was a huge draw. That's why this is in the deck. So we got 1, 2 for the Meathook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can do it for 7, and we have the 8th as well. We have 2 black. Yes, we do. Okay. So we could clear the board right now. We're going to have to, quote-unquote, sack a bunch of creatures. But we can clear the board. I wonder if there's any way that we can come out of this being okay. We're probably going to have to just swing in here. We can't do the Goldhound or anything. So yeah, let's just go to combat. Let's put the counters on our 2 Titan of Industries just because we want to hit in for as much damage as we can. So boom, boom, all attack. And now let's just make sure they got the right mana. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, perfect. I'm hoping they just take it. That's a lot of damage to take, but 19, 25, 29. It's something. Yeah, smart blocking for sure. Whenever an angel you control dies, okay. 58. It's going to be hard getting rid of that Sigarda Splendor. We do have Boseiju. I think we might have discarded it though. Doesn't really matter. I guess we'll put it there. So they do take quite a bit of damage. Go down to 54 here. And we do have to sack creatures. That's fine. We'll sack this guy. And it's just 1, so we will Meathook for 8. It's still... I guess we could do... We could just do 6. Yeah, I think we gotta do 6, save a little bit of our mana. So pay 6, auto pay. All of them are gonna die. We're gonna lose our Titan anyway, but we gain a bunch of life. They lose some life from that. No, the opponent is so sad. Gotta respond, and we play the Goldhound. Yes! We have the upper hand. We have the Goldhound, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, boom, trigger. Come on, don't tell me you just got a sweet top deck. Alright, just the Splendor. Rampage of the Valkyries again, so they create a 4/4 Angel. Oh man, Gala Greeters is cool, but it's not really anything crazy. We'll just go ahead and swing in. Probably would have put the... No, we definitely want the counters on Goldhound. This guy is a menace. So we'll swing in for 3, down to 52. Gala Greeters. And yeah, land and just say go. Oh my goodness. So there was 2 of our Titan Administrators. We didn't discard the Boseiju, so we can still get that. Yeah, this is tough. I mean, they have 2 Rampage of the Valkyries now. And they can swing in, deal 5. We gotta find another Titan. Fight rigging, that's good too. So that's 3. He's gonna go up to 6 here. And we have a Boseiju. I don't think we really need that though. So we could get the Reckoner's Bargain to draw 2. That's sacking 1 guy though. We could also grab the big score. We could get a Shakedown Heavy. What's the benefits? I don't think there's benefits to a Shakedown Heavy. Let's grab the big score. Unfortunately, we do have to have a card in hand. That's okay, because we're not going to be playing it this turn anyway. I think we just do all the counters on Goldhound here. I want to attack to be aggressive, have them double block, and we kill this Angel. We're just going to have to sack the Gala Greeters. It leaves their hand empty and kind of clears their board, though. Oh man, games like this that make you think. It is crazy. I think we got to do no attacks. Yeah, we'll just pass the turn here. They draw the 2 cards. Beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if your life total is greater. Yep, Yada. Oh man, I don't think we can win this one, guys. I think we really did put up a fight. We're pulling off the combo. We're doing everything we want to. They just have so much life. And they have Rampage of Valkyries. So stupid. Turning Righteous Valkyrie. Oh man. Yeah, I think with that it's over. I don't think the top deck is even going to matter. Maybe we get off big score. Yeah. Because we're just going to have to sack every creature that we get. So down to 6. And if it's not something amazing like another Meathook, then we're not even going to last in it. We got 1 more Meathook in the deck, so we'll see. Cool, cool. Gain your life. Gain your life. Put your counters. Cool, cool. Those life gain decks, man. And it's a land. We'll go ahead on Vile Wings and Bloody Blood. I don't know if that's what that said. Sunrise or something. Yeah, so we'll go to combat and we'll do the fight rigging thing. Put on the Goldhound. Play the big score, discarding the mountain. See if we get anything worth it. Another fight rigging. That's cool and all, but it really isn't enough to last us the game. So with that, we will swing in, give the opponent the good old GGs. That was such a good game. Oh my goodness. Yeah, tough loss, but that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Alrighty, this has the combo pieces. It just doesn't have green mana. Luckily, the opponent does go first. I think this is the hand that we want. This is the hand that we want to be on the draw. We got another red mana. Not the best, but we shall keep on hoping. Another fight rigging. Come on. There's got to be green mana in there. We have more green mana than anything else. So, Riveteers Requisitioner, just normal. Are they going to kill it? And they don't get the prompt. Okay. It's probably going to be like mono black, mid-range, Invoke Despair. Pretty popular. Celestis. Okay. Get a big score. I do like that. So we now... So if we don't get green mana next turn, we definitely miss out on, you know, the value of having the combo as soon as possible. But I think we're still doing okay. With the opponent playing as slow as they are, we're definitely doing fine. Let's see, they got a Tenacious Underdog here, your own Shakedown Heavy. There's no blue mana yet. I feel like you really just play this in like slow control decks, but not them, yes. We got Snowlands. Yeah, Sorin the Mirthless, so this definitely could still be an Invoke Despair deck. Cool, we got Titan Ministry off the top. That is something. We will play the land, go to combat, and swing in at Sorin. I think we go face. Sorin's not really that scary until it gets close to the ult. Let's just go straight to face. They do remove it. It's a third fight rating, but no green mana. Oh my goodness. With the big score, we are going to guarantee having some green mana though. They do trade. Perfect. We are going to create a treasure token with a Requisitioner, meaning that we can play the fight rigging this turn as well. So I think we do that. Hopefully it's not too big of a mistake, but we'll play this fight rigging, get the Hideaway 5, and it's a Titan of Ministry. Sweet. Oh, I love seeing the Titan of Ministry off the top. Like, when you look at your top 5 cards for the Hideaway trigger and it's nothing good, it literally sucks so much. Yeah, so they invoke Despair. I should have thought about that. Oh, that is devastating, Joe. That is devastating. That literally cleared my whole board. Should have just big scored. Because I mean, it was literally saying this is the Invoke Despair deck.
Very well.
Oh. Good old Joe. We could do this now. I think we do discard Tovolar's Huntmaster, just hopefully we can hit a land, and we do hit the land. Perfect. So we are still doing well. We could play the fight rigging, or we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 play the Titan Ministry next turn. So we'll go ahead and pass. I'm probably just gonna invoke Despair again. Does that do? It doesn't do artifacts. It does planeswalkers, enchantments, and creatures. Oh, you are big dumb Joe. Yeah, well, with the Titan of Ministry, we actually would have fight rigging. Fortunately, it's probably just gonna die though. So we don't want to do the shield counter. That'll just be a waste. Got a good blocker for that.
Serve me well.
So weird playing the Celestis in a deck like this. Gotta be a bunch of kill spells. That's really all I can think of. Okay, and yeah, they just say go. They didn't have enough mana for Hive, and we get a Ziatora. Alright. This is where we gotta be a little bit more careful with what we play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8 for the Titan. No, it's 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we won't have enough green. Darn. Well, Tovolar's Huntmaster is pretty good as well. I think we get this guy down. I know it's gonna die, but if it's a Invoke Despair, we can just sack one of the wolves. And then if they don't play anything, we can have it flip tonight. So let's try and get this guy down. Maybe they have some sort of blue in there only for the Celestis or something. Okay, so it dies. So we are going to still create the 2 wolves. I'm fine with that. And we say go. Oh man, open door for an Invoke Despair. It's tough, man. I think we're still doing okay. You know, we got some good gas in our hand. We still have the fight riggings. We would have been in a much better place if I was just a little bit more careful. But yeah, Soul Shatter. So they're just playing all kill spells. Playing the slow game for Invoke Despair. Gotta have something else to deal damage though. Not really gonna win it with a 2/3 vampire from Sorin. Blood Pact. I love that card. That definitely could be a card you throw in this deck here. Didn't really think about this one. I was thinking only like the creature-based way to draw cards, but yeah, the Blood Pact is just awesome. So good. Instant speed, draw 2. Yeah, you lose 2 life, but 2 cards definitely worth 2 life. 2 life and 3 mana, that is. Okay, and they just say go. We're gonna land. We'll throw that down, and because we didn't have any green mana, we can't play anything. Yeah, this Titan of Industry isn't coming down for a while until we get just some treasures or something. Well, if we swing in, we know they're going to block, and then the Invoke Despair is a little bit better, I guess. Let's go no attacks. I don't really want them to gain life from that unless they swing in. So here you go, do your stuff. Probably going to be Celestis. No, they wouldn't Celestis because it's going to become night anyway. But yeah, Reckoner, Bankbuster. Celestis does its thing. Come on, give us something good off the top. We got 2, 4, 6 mana. We could play Ziatora next turn.
My ways are not for the weak.
My ways are not for the weak. We go to combat. Are they gonna swing in this time? I'm assuming not. Yep, so they do the Hive, probably going to exile probably the big score maybe? I mean the chances, yeah, they do a Tovolar's Huntmaster just in case we have a graveyard shift. We could double block and kill the Hive, is that worth it? I think it, they draw another card if they have Invoked Despair. I think we can take the 3. It's just 3 damage. Alright, and we get a mountain. It's not green mana. Ziatora gives us treasure this turn. It's probably gonna die though. Could go fight rigging and no, can't do both. We know they have the Soul Shatter and it's at instant speed. Let's go fight rigging. Let's start building up our guys. And since these guys are the same mana cost, we can kind of get around the Soul Shatter at least. Hopefully hitting something good off the top. And it's terrible. Well, we like the green mana, I guess. So, Deathcap Glade. Yeah, it's always rough. I'll put a counter on this woofy boy. And yep, they Soul Shatter. We'll just do this guy. And with that, swinging at Sorin. They're forced to block. They do gain 2, but clear their board. And say go. Now, this one is a lot different from last game. Very grueling. A little bit slow. Yep, so there's that Invoke Despair. We do lose our enchantments and stuff. I don't really care about that as a land. There's 2 of the 4 that they got in the deck. Probably playing no creatures. Creating another vampire, and I'm guessing just saying go.
Deal with this annoyance.
Yeah. Our deck is really bad against theirs just because of all the creatures that we have to kill, all the combo pieces. Another red. Give us green, deck. Come on. Yeah, Ziatora doesn't do anything for us here, and it's a creature with flying that's just going to die. Capenna Express doesn't really do anything. So we get a creature that's maybe able to crew it. Yeah. Player Capenna Express. That's probably just a loss. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just gonna probably call it here with this game. We'll go ahead and say good game and concede 2 losses off the bat. I don't love it, but you know, we were still even doing combo things there. We didn't have the green mana necessarily. We had our treasures, we were doing everything. We were just up against kind of a control Invoke Despair deck. And it actually looks kind of a fun deck. It looks like a deck that I would love to play. Yeah. We'll take the loss, but hopefully some victories coming soon. Alrighty, well, we got all 3 colors. We actually would have had the turn 3 combo. Well, we still could. If we draw into an untapped red source, actually, well, we'd have to draw into an untapped land both times, and it's not a red source, so that's unfortunate, but yeah, we'll still keep this hand either way. We literally have the combo in hand, and we have enough mana to do it, kind of, with the Goldhound. Jeskai, probably Hanada. See if this gets Jawari's Disruption. Make disappear. Alright, that is fine. Totally use that on our 1 mana 1/1 Goldhound. That is totally fine with me. Just gotta get a land off the top. These Tovolar, Huntmaster, and Titan Ministry gotta stop. Come on, give us something better. This probably would be a deck to throw in 25 lands. It's very high CMC, so yeah, it's probably worth it. It's gonna be a mill though. Expressive Iteration isn't run much in like Jeskai Hinata. I guess it is. Probably like literally is. Alright, we have a Riveteers Requisitioner. Got 1 red up. All they can do is kill it. Be my guest. I will take that treasure token. Do it. I know you want to. Voltage Surge. Yeah. So yeah, this could be still a couple of things. Could be Goldspan Dragon. Arcaner's Gambit. That's the card's name where you like take an extra turn. It's also a really good one. Like Storm. Yeah, definitely a lot of things it still could be. Using that mana on the Expressive Iteration, they do find the land off the top, and it is a red source, red or white source, so they can't counter something. I think we go Shakedown Heavy. The chances of it dying are kind of low. I feel like no. Fateful Absence, Thundering Rebuke. I think Thundering Rebuke's a sorcery. Darn, dude. If we don't get another land, and we should have played Fight Rigging. Valor's Stance, yeah, literally having the perfect card. Definitely should have done Fight Rigging there when they were untapped. I feel like now they're just probably gonna, play a land and say go, unless they go Hinata. And we don't really have good kill spells. Right play probably would have been the Fight Rigging. Not too big of a deal. We survive, we move on, and it's another Meathook. Let's just go ahead and concede, save our time. $52. 2 minutes of recording. All right, well, we got all 3 colors. We got some of our, early game draw spells and stuff. I think this has got to be a keep. Hopefully we can pull out a win here. I think we only got time for 1 more game. A little bit of a shorter video maybe, but these games have been pretty long and pretty darn good. So I think 3 games is good enough. All right, so they get the Shatter Skull down. I think we just go Rockfall Vale Goldhound here. Then we can blitz out the Riveteers Requisitioner next turn. We also could have played it normal and then blitzed out the Jaxis and used the ability. That probably would have been the better play. Draw 2 cards and create treasure tokens. We get the Fight Rigging though, that's pretty good. Alright, let's play the Swamp, and I think we do go ahead and blitz out the Requisitioner still. We gotta Shakedown Heavy next turn, that's unfortunate, but yeah, let's go ahead and blitz it out. Looks like they got something. Voltage Surge, I imagine. Swing in. See if they let us get the 4 damage off. Now they're going to go ahead and Voltage Surge. Yep. Definitely right the call there. We get the treasure token and draw a card. It's a Reckoner's Bargain. That's pretty good with the Goldhound. So we're still doing okay. We still have a chance to hit our land drop next turn. With the Capenna Express, we probably want to get the Fight Rigging down earlier so that we can start building up a creature in order to crew the Capenna Express. So we'll go ahead and play the Swamp, and I think we actually just hardcast the Jaxis normally. And then I think then we start doing the Fight Rigging, and we are 2 turns away from pulling off a combo. Yeah, we'll go ahead and swing in. Deal 1, pass the turn. See if they discard any cards here. It's gotta be a Jeskai deck. Usually you don't see like Boros mid-range. That's not really super popular in the standard right now. Yeah, with Professor of Symbology, I think they play blue. Oh, Velmachus. Yeah, duh. Well, that could be fun. Good old Valley. Good old Santa Claus, Velmachus. So they do go ahead and swing in, and they got a Voltage Surge, and they can kill the Jaxis, unfortunately. Yep. Not surprising. We knew they had another kill spell, so let them use it now. Restoration of a Ganjo. The land, and we get another fight rigging. All right. So let's go ahead and just start putting counters on there, guys. Hopefully we get something good off the top. Titan of Industry, love to see it. We had another fight rigging that we could have grabbed as well, but I will take this. And if we sacked the Goldhound, we could play the other fight rigging as well. But no, we need to start putting counters on our Goldhound in order to get big enough to crew the Capenna Express. So go ahead and swing in. I swear if they have the card that like specifically targets a creature that is tapped, that is going to be sad. But we can always use Reckoner's Bargain on it if we want to. I have a feeling it's probably going to get killed here. But if it's Velmachus, they usually don't run too many kill spells. At least from what I remember, the decks I play against. Yeah, Professor of Symbology brings it back. Could be like a kind of a graveyard recursion value deck. You know, like ETB effects and stuff. I don't know. Mascot Exhibition, cool. Stable flips. And if they play a land here, they can Goldspan Dragon. I think they might have already played a land. Yep, so they swing in, cool. It's damage to 16, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can sack a treasure. But unfortunately, we won't control a creature with power 6 or greater at the beginning of combat. So, yeah, another Fable. That is awesome. We haven't seen any Thirst for Discovery, so still don't know what this is. Portable Hole on the treasure. On the creature. Okay, well, since it's going to die anyway, we will Reckoner's Bargain. We can't really remove the Portable Hole unless we find the Boseiju, but we got one of those and 60 cards. So yeah, we'll draw the cards, gain the life. Bunch of land. Let's go. Let's go Forest. Yeah, I mean, we could big score, find something to put the counter on. I think we do that now. Discard one of the mountains. Tovolar Huntmaster and Gala Greeters. Okay, we can play Gala Greeters, start putting counters on that. And then Tovolar's Huntmaster will actually buff it a good amount. This is good fodder for anything that might still have in hand. So I think we do spend the treasure on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 next turn in case we draw it into a Titan of Industry. So I think we're still doing good. Whatever the opponent is doing, they're doing it really slow. It's got to be Invoke Justice, right? No clue. If they got Veli, they're going to discard it now. It's not Veli. It's like a restoration of a Ganjo, bringing stuff back from the graveyard. Maybe some sort of enchantment. I don't know. Trying to figure this guy out too much. Yep, that's definitely a good idea. Copying the Architect, swinging in, getting the Spirit. We could get treasure tokens here. I'm gonna swing in with that anyway. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll take it. We can definitely still come back. Titan gains his life. We have Tovolar's Huntmaster next turn, and it looks like we're kind of tapped out. I don't think this is anything special. That guy dies, and I guess we'll find out. So let's go ahead and play the mountain into Tovolar's Huntmaster. Boom, we get a bunch of triggers. I guess we'll put this one first, why not? Any reason to do tap treasure token? I don't think so. We'll put a counter on it. Have a better blocker. And then the 2 other ones gain 2 life. And then, of course, create the tap treasure token. That works perfect with our Gala Greeters. Put the counter on Tovolar's Huntmaster just so we can get that Titan of Industry. And the game, all of a sudden, is way different. That could be a Doomscar, you know, that would be unfortunate. We are going to gain 5 life. If it's a Doomscar, they clear their board. Do we want the shield counter on Titan of Ministry just in case that's what it is? If it's a Farewell, it's a waste of a trigger. But if we create the Rhino, it's another blocker. So it's kind of a toss-up. To be honest, I think it's got to be shield counter. I think we got to do that just because we need to play another fight rigging and hit another big guy to really stay in this game anyway. So put the shield counter on Titan of Ministry. We gain the 5 life and we won't attack. Hold back here. Got to have some good blockers. And yeah, just leave it up to the opponent. They can still copy their Arc Attack. Arc Attack, create another guy. Maybe they got some green in there playing Jetmir and trying to go wide. Discard the lands. Probably bring the land back. Bring the Professor Symbology back. Ah, opponent's doing all their stuffs. Learn so they can grab a... There's no kill spells. Maybe they have... Oh, it's the Path to the Annihilation one. It's gotta be what they're grabbing. Start from scratch. 1 damage to any target. Destroy target artifact. What? This is so weird. Like, kill a treasure. This is enchantment. Maybe they just didn't know that. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into this opponent too much, but I am very confuzzled. Very confuzzled what they're playing. Hey, at least they got Karn in their name, but Dominar United coming up. I definitely approve of that name. So they do go ahead and create the token. They do swing in. We are gonna block with Tovolars. Have they played a spell this turn? They learned with Professor, but they didn't play a spell, so it would go to Knight. They don't play anything else. It's 3 damage. You can find a way to deal 15, good for you. But yeah, I'll take the 3. And Mascot Exhibition, cool, creating a huge board. Oh my goodness, Meathook Massacre would be lovely right now. And I guess they did play, yeah, they played the Mascot Exhibition. Alright, we'll go ahead and fight rigging. That down, Hideaway 5, and it's another Titan of Ministry. Sweet. Definitely gonna take that, play our land. We could play Capenna Express if we want to. Not really a reason to do it now. So we'll go to combat, we'll get the triggers, put the counters on Titan, and I'll get these guys a little bit bigger for blockers. Play a Titan of Industry. Boom, boom. We got to probably gain 2 life. Start getting a bunch of life here just in case. We could destroy target artifact or enchantment. So we could kill one of their reflections. Restoration. Is there a reason to take out one of their reflections? I think that they can like copy each other, and if they have a Meathook Massacre, that could get pretty rough. I think it's just got to be 4/4 Rhino. If this guy dies, that's fine. At least we got 1. So target player gains 5 life. We gain 2 life from the Gala Greeters, and let's put a counter on the Gala Greeters. And then no attacks. Yeah, we just gotta hold it back. Player Capenna Express and Sego. These games have been marathons, man. I kind of like it. I feel like some decks like have more of a chance to go up against other decks, and I feel like with this one I definitely haven't seen many like super competitive ones, so that's kind of an upside to it, especially when you're going full combo. When you're up against control every single time or up against Boros aggro, it is not fun. I haven't had a lot of having tons of fun with this. All right, what do you got? I don't mind the Doomscar. I really don't even mind the Farewell. Clear this board. I think we're ahead if we clear the board. Still don't know what this is. Destroy my treasure, my Capenna Express. No clue. Yeah, they'll probably do that. Oh. Hey, if they, you know, don't play anything and we can just keep on buffing our guys with fight rigging. We can flip it tonight. Okay. So do is 1 damage, taking the shield counter off. That's big. So that's probably why they wanted the 1 damage. They can't clear the board, but I'm thinking that they'll probably do it here soon. Go to Jaxis. Okay, well, we could copy a Titan of Industry. Do we want to do it now? Are they gonna clear the board? That's the question. I have a feeling they do, otherwise they wouldn't really invest in that. I think they swing all in. You don't have black mana, so they can't Meathook Massacre anyway. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 creatures to our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures. We Jaxis and swing in, we could put a shield counter on one of them. That might be huge. I think we do Jaxis for the blitz cost, just so we can get the ability pulled off here. And then here comes this. I think we got to gain 2 life for whatever shenanigans they're about to pull off. And then we use the ability to copy this Titan of Industry, or we could have done Tovolar's Huntmaster. Yeah, I guess Titan of Industry is still better, discarding the card. That is fun. That's another combo that I didn't really show in like the intro or anything, is just how cool Jaxis is in the deck. Put a counter onto a creature, put a shield counter, and I was gonna say gain 5 life, but with that the opponent concedes, so we get our win. We do it, guys. We get our win. I feel like that was well deserved. We fought for it in every game. In the second one, we literally had the combo and they just said no. In the first one, it was just an absolutely intense matchup. So yeah, really excited to get it going on. This deck is so much fun. Let's go ahead and hop in the deck wrap up. Alrighty guys, so there you have it. There was the fight rigging rotation proof deck, and this thing was so much fun. You can build it in so many different ways. You can build it like the typical Golgari. You can go Jund like I am. You could go Jund and just do it in a different way like I am, but this is what I found to be the most fun and works best for me. But let me know what you guys thought about the deck and the video in general down in the comments below. Yeah, what would I change? I mean, there was just so many cards to go off of. Like I said, like I first started this deck being like a Jinny Fae kind of tokens deck, just with treasures. And then I was like, you know what, I want to do a fight rigging deck. So it morphed into that. With all of the sets that were in the previous standard, there's just like so many things to look at, so many things to do, that it makes making decks hard. So I'm actually excited for this standard to come up. This is probably going to be the last rotation proof video before the standard rotation. We might be able to squeeze one in, but I am going on vacation. But yeah, I've had so much fun with like seeing how these decks do, and that they're still fun and that they're still good in the standard. So let me know what you guys would have changed in this deck. Let me know if I missed any cards, any fun things that I can hit with the fight rigging, or just any questions from me. Leave those down in the comments below. And of course, if you are interested in seeing the full deck list, there is a link in the description that will take you to the full deck list. Alrighty, that's it for me. Peace out.